Hello, everyone, and welcome to my radio show. I'm pretty excited to share with you that the name of the baby, which has just been announced, just at the last few seconds. Well, I'd say the last 2 minutes. It's just been announced. So, um, they are naming the baby Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. Well, I have to say, guys, I did mention that it was beginning with A, the first name beginning with A, and I said it was a shortened version. If you remember, I said it was a shortened version. It was like a nickname of another name. And I did mention Archie, and I said Archibald. I can't imagine them calling their child Archibald, but I did say it was a nickname of Archie. Archie, okay, is so there we go. It's just come in this couple of minutes there. Archie is the first name. Yeah, so I actually say I thought Archibald, which is I did mention Archibald, and I also did mention that it was it was beginning with A. So hi everybody, and welcome to. It's just been announced this kind of within the last 5 minutes. So that's the baby's name, guys. And that's the baby's name. I'll repeat it in a minute. I did say Archie. I said I said Archie, but I said that I don't feel like they could shorten that name Archibald. I think that would be too old-fashioned for there is a name. The name has just been announced. Yeah, Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. That's the name. It's just been announced here. I wouldn't lie to you. It's just been announced the last 5 minutes, and I just came on here to let you know. So I didn't think. Harrison. Harrison's an American name, is it? Archie is an Indian name. Yeah, so I do get Archie is short for Archibald. Archibald is a very traditional English name. Yes. Yeah, I quite like Harrison. Harrison's nice, a nice name. Archie, yeah. Anyway, Archie is the name that has been chosen. I just came on to let you know it's just been announced in this last 5 minutes. Mountbatten Windsor, Archibald. I'm not sure if it's Archibald or if I would have thought Archibald was too old-fashioned for Harry and Meghan, but I think they like Archie. A lot of people call their dogs, don't they, Archie? Little terriers and things like that. They call their dogs Archie. I wouldn't have thought they would have called their son Archie, but they have. Yeah, they have. They've. Yes, I know. I wouldn't have thought they would but I kind of picked that up. I did say that it's a nickname of another name, which is Archie. Archie is a nickname of Archibald. And they call like little terriers and dogs Archibald, and they nicknamed the dog Archie. Lots of dogs are called Archie, and that's the reason why I didn't pick that. I did sense Archie. I did say that in one of my readings when we was trying to work out the name. I did predict it was beginning with A. You know, so we got the A right, guys. And I did mention Archie. So I don't think anybody who's entered that name competition that I did has actually guessed that it's Archie. So I do apologise for people who entered that, but it was all a bit of fun. Okay, I will check again to see if anybody guessed Archie. Yeah, I remember saying it. I remember saying, oh, it could be Archie, Archibald, something of a nickname to another name. I didn't get, it was difficult to see the colouring of the hair, because obviously the baby had got if anybody has just come, the baby's, it's just been announced that the baby's, the name of baby Sussex is going to be Archie. And kind of, I did say that it was going to beginning with A, but I didn't I said Archie, but I didn't think they would choose that name. But anyway, they have. And it's like somebody said, Spring Flowers, Yvonne, Archie is the name of an iconic, goofy American cartoon character. Yes. So I've actually revealed this to you before the rest of the world. Do you realise that? I've got it straight off the news here in the UK live. So yeah, the full name, guys, is Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. And Archie is short for Archibald. Anyway, it's everybody to their own. And we've got and that baby's going to be the Duke of Dumbarton. Isn't that a gift that the Queen is going to give the grandchild? The Duke of Dumbarton. And so Archibald, the Duke of Dumbarton. Archie, the Duke of Dumbarton. Yeah, does that kind of ring? Anyway, everybody to their own. I guess I did mention Archie, but I kind of put that down in the list of the names that I said Albert, Arthur. I picked Arthur quite strong. And Archie, Arthur, I kept saying Archie, Archibald. Do you remember that? I've got that recorded anyway, in one of my readings at guessing the name. Yeah, so that's what I get for, wow. So they've announced the baby's name, so there's no more guessing. It does begin with an A. Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor is the name of the baby, and I've actually given you that name before it's even reached Hello Magazine. So there you go. And now you're possibly getting the news by other means, but I must have been there very quickly to give you that. Okay, so I also, guys, I just wanted to, I don't want to say, yes, I don't want to say anything bad because it's nice to have a new baby in the royal family. But there is still not news. There isn't in the newspaper here in the UK, but the Portland Hospital I don't feel there's been any confirmation of Meghan having this baby at the Portland. Um, or whether that's speculation or whether that is made up. I hope somebody comes forward from the Portland Hospital and say, they will know, the staff will know there, the staff at the Portland will know. And I know they've signed an agreement to confidentiality, but somebody knows there, one of the nurses, one of the, one of the service maids, somebody will know if actually this is true or whether this is just speculation or whether the Portland Hospital has agreed with the royal family for a for a named kind of figure to agree to say that they actually did use the Portland Hospital. Or they may have used Portland Hospital for the surrogate. I'm still thinking there's a surrogate, guys. I don't know why, but I do get because of not knowing where I guess where this baby was born. 1 minute it's going to be a home birth. The next minute it's been born at Portland Hospital. And then there was speculation that it would be Frogmore. Frogmore are on standby in case Meghan needs to go to hospital and have this baby. That was another headline that I think there will be. Somebody's just asked there. Will the child automatically get a title? I think there will be a title. I'm not sure what the title will be. It might be Earl, like an Earl Spencer, Earl, the Earl of Dumbarton. That's what's coming through. The Earl of Dumbarton. I think the child will not get a Prince Archie. Prince Archie. He won't be Prince Archie, but he will be like the Earl of I don't know, like the Earl of Sussex, the Earl of he will get a title of an Earl. Okay. Yes. So it'll be yeah, so I actually get that. I don't know, but when they had the photographs taken there, and it's on the front there, I actually feel that she has got that pregnancy tummy, hasn't she? She has got. I mean, she was stood there with Harry and the baby, and she had got a pregnancy tummy. The pregnancy tummy was slightly, on observation, the pregnancy tummy was slightly larger than than kind of Kate. So so Yeah, and I did say, I did say, I bet she's been told to eat lots of double cream to fatten her face up, because they're not going to believe you. And I also get that the baby was they was only there for like 10 minutes in front of the cameras and they left. And they covered the baby up quite. I mean, the face was literally covered up. You could see a little bit of the face, but the hair was covered up. It could even be. I know this is speculation, guys. Has anybody thought that that may be somebody else's new baby, and their own baby is possibly 2 to 3 weeks old? Has anybody? Yeah. Sorry if you've just joined us. Sorry. About 10 minutes ago, they announced the baby's name. Okay. And the first, I put it there. First name is Archie, and then the second name. There's quite a few. Yeah, Archibald Dumbarton. Yeah, it's yeah. I yeah. Okay, I don't. I'm not going to say anything, but I feel yeah. It's Archibald. And I did say Archibald. Is it like a shortened version of a name, which would be like Archie, like a nickname name as the first name? I did say that a few days ago. So it's Archie is the first name. There's a string of the names now. Thank you, Lisa, for your donation. Thank you. So I got this out to you guys before any of the news in the US or anywhere like that would get this. So you got it here first, okay? So it's Archie. I think the second name is Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. That's the name. Um, I don't know. I don't get excited about the Archie name. I think I maybe it sounds cute. It's a sort, like I said, it's a sort of name you would give your dog in the UK. There's lots of dogs called Archie, um, like terriers. So the full name that's been given, if you've just come on here in the last 10 minutes, has been announced at Windsor Chapel. They was in the chapel as I predicted, where they got married. Um, the name is Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. So they have actually included Prince Philip's name in there, Mountbatten, because I don't feel that he couldn't, although Windsor as well is added to that. So Mountbatten Windsor is actually added to that. Both Prince Philip's name and the name that was chosen for the royal family was Windsor, wasn't it? So Archie Harrison Mountbatten, um, and that's what the baby's called, Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. And I got you this before anywhere else. Hello Magazine, the Daily Mail, anyone like that has reported it. About 10 minutes ago, straight off the live TV, straight off the live news here in the UK. That's the baby's name. I don't know what you feel about that name. How do you feel about Archie? Wait, it's a bit late now, isn't it? Because I would have preferred Albert or Alfred, but then again, they can't shorten that name, can they? And I feel it's something that Harry likes to do is shorten names, like Harry from Henry, and if they shortened Alfred, it would be Al, okay, which I think's okay. Al's quite cute, Al. That would have been quite a fashionable name. Albert to Albert would be Bertie, and Alfred would be Al. And so they did choose that name that I said that would be like a nickname, Archie, from Archibald. I don't have any feelings about that name. I don't know. It's a sort of name I would call like a Jack Russell, or a terrier, Archie. Um, and there's lots of terrier dogs in England called Archie and Archibald. It's like a cute name for a dog. Um, so yeah, the Archie is a cartoon character. I don't understand that choice of name, but anyhow, um, I'm not big. I feel that it just doesn't sound. Dogs get called that name, Archie. In England, it's like Archie, come on, Archie. That kind of come on, Archie. That kind of dog's name. Um, yeah, honestly, I'm not joking. That's what we call Jack Russells in England. Archie Terriers. Archibald, Archie. Um, it's not the sort of thing that I would have. In fact, I would have said that. Oh, you know that lots of dogs are called Archie and cats are called Archie. Um, in America, it's a bad name, so I don't really get that. Archie Bunker the bigot. Who's Archie Bunker? My sister's dog is called Archie. Yeah, I would call my dog Archie. I think that's really cute, but I wouldn't, unless one of her corgis is called Archie, and they named it after one of the corgis, one of the favourite dogs from the film Arthur Sixpence. Oh my! I, I, I just do not get. I don't understand it, guys. Archie, you've just joined us, guys. I got it right. It begins with an A. I did mention Archie, but I thought, nah, they won't call it Archie. I said, if you remember, it's like a nickname to a name, and like Archibald, Archie. Um, Archibald is a very common name in Scotland in the 40s and 50s. Yeah, Archibald is really old fashioned. It's Archie, you would call a dog in England, and a scruffy little dog too, like a little kind of terrier. Um, Archie and Scooby Doo. Oh, I really don't know. Anyway, there you go, guys. I did predict that it would begin with an A. I didn't, for my wildest dreams, thought that it would be Archibald. I thought it would be Albert, and they'd shorten it to Al, or Bertie, or Alfred, and they'd shorten it to Al. Archie's like a dog's name. I don't see that as a royal name. What's that? Carmen Yvonne did say Archie or Albert. That's right, I did. The reason why I said it's if you go back, and if you don't believe me and you think what a load of BS, go and have a look at that video that I did, where we was guessing the names, and I said, well, I think it's going to be shortened from a longer name, like, and I said, didn't I, like Archibald, like Archie. But I thought, no, there's no way that that's going to be the babies. They're going to call the baby after like what you call a dog, you know. You call dogs Archie. Um, I think Arthur would have been a really very classical name, Arthur. I think Arthur, they could have called him Art. Art is a nice nickname. Art, that's quite a classical nickname. Art, and and that's Arthur is very classical. I think that would be nice. Arthur Harrison. Arthur Harrison, Mountbatten, Windsor would have sounded lovely. I don't know who Archie is. Archie. Yeah, Art would have been cool, wouldn't it? Hey, Art. As a nickname. Goodness me, I remember saying it, but I didn't think they would call it Archie like after a dog's name. I thought, oh no, that's like a Jack Russell's name. There's this sort of, I'm repeating myself as well. And Archie's a cute name. It is cute. It is cute, but we call our dogs Archie and cats Archie here. Archibald. What's that? Sorry, Spring Flowers. Yvonne, you said she would be wearing white. Of course, I'm right. Of course, I'm right. And I said that I did get slightly wrong because I said that Harry would wear a blue shirt, but he didn't. He wore a blue jacket, and that is the blue that I imagined that he would wear. Is that light blue? But I saw that I thought that he would be more casual than wear a jacket. So possibly at the same time meeting the Queen. I thought that he'd wear a light blue shirt with his sleeves rolled up like a dad would do, like that dad kind of look. But I think he was meeting the Queen, so he'd put a jacket on. But that's the blue that I imagined, that light blue. And I said that she would be stood there in a white dress, Yeah, you see, am I not good at what I do here? Now, do you believe me? The name would begin with A. I also I also predicted that it would be announced on the Monday, the 6th, and that's also back recorded. Okay, I recorded that on the 5th. So I said that the announcement, if you look at that one that I did on the 5th, the announcement is going to be on the 6th. That's what I said. Do you remember? Tomorrow. I actually said the announcement is going to be tomorrow. And that was on the 5th. If you go back on the 5th, then have a look at that. I said the name's going to be Archie, that she will be stood there in white. She would wear white, and Harry would wear blue. But I got that slightly wrong. It's like I also said Archie, but I wouldn't have thought they would have called. Yeah, because it is a comic book name as well, isn't it? That's odd. It's odd. It's odd that they would pick that name. You see, this is what I mean, is because if I predicted all of those things that have come to light, then how am I predicting this surrogate to be wrong? If that was wrong, if that was wrong, how can I predict that as wrong? Isn't Archie, what's that, Vivian? Isn't Archie the name Prince George has called himself as a nickname for years? Really? Okay. So they've called him like Archie as a cute name. Okay, so she does look fatter though. She does look fatter. I actually thought that too. She does look fatter. Um, she does look fatter. Yeah, Samantha's book, I think what I get from Samantha intuitively, because it is an intuitive show, as you know, that's why you like coming here. Um, with the Samantha's book, I feel that Samantha is frightened to lose popularity, like a lot of us, for kind of telling the truth. And I feel that Samantha would rather, instead of, I think she's changed her mind, Samantha, instead of saying these awful things about her sister, she now wants to be quite popular with the royals. And Samantha would rather get friendly with the royals so she gets invited to Buckingham Palace. That's what she's thinking is Samantha. The whole family are crazy, guys. That Markle family, all they're interested in is is getting their 5 minutes of fame, and and I think that's how she thought she would get 5 minutes of fame, is by saying these things about, I've got a lot to tell you in my book, believe me, and there's a lot, I think that's to sell the book. I also get that I think it will be in print as soon as Megan's this baby's delivered, as it's put on that announcement, the baby was delivered. So there'll always be that speculation, guys. If there was a surrogate, I feel there was a surrogate. I feel there will always be that speculation, because let's not forget that they could have switched that baby. The baby could have been here for about 3 weeks. And, a baby after 3 weeks, you can actually see its characteristics, its who it looks like, and all of this. But when it's a firstborn, it's a lot tinier. You can see after 3 weeks, you start to see the chubby cheeks, and the eyes are opening and looking around. When it's a firstborn does not, well, is sleepy, sleeping, quiet. So, if my prediction is true, they could have used another baby, and that's why they wrapped it up so, with a hat on, so you couldn't see the colour of the hair, and that they was there for like 5 minutes, so you couldn't capture that child's face. So, and he also said, when they asked, who does the child look like, and Harry said, well, it does take about 2 weeks for all of the for the cheeks to fill out, and to have open the eyes, and maybe showing some little bit of a character to see who the baby looks like. So he said that there and then. So, that could, anybody ever thought that actually could be somebody, a newborn from somewhere else? Or and they actually had that baby 2 or 3 weeks ago. And such as the tummy that she's got, that could be prosthetic. Again, she could have had, she could have had a makeup on her face to make her face look big. I mean, she's an actress, and she's got a makeup artist. She's got this makeup artist that can make her cheeks look bigger, and all of that thing can be done aesthetically. So, I'm not being crazy here. I'm not being crazy here at all, and I know it sounds crazy, but if that baby was born 2 weeks ago, that baby would start to be looking around. Its feet, cheeks, it wouldn't have. It wouldn't look like a newborn. Yeah. She did. Yeah, she did look bloated. Yeah. Her ankle. Yeah. This is it. Her legs wasn't swollen though. Her cheeks looked like she could have. Somebody could have put cotton wool in those cheeks and filled out her cheeks, and her legs were skinny. I've thought that tummy was too big. It was like it was like a 4 month prosthetic, and yeah. So who knows? Who knows? It is speculation, um, but I guess we won't ever get to know that. I guess we will never get to know that. If that would that be the extreme of what the royal family would do to actually get to look as if they're telling the truth. It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. It does all sound crazy. Yeah, so guys, if you've just joined us, I did as the announcement came through in the UK, I I also announced it at the same time as it came through. The baby's name is Archie. Archie Harrison, which is American, isn't it? Harrison. Archie Harrison Mountbatten, Windsor. Archie, I don't know whether I like Archie. Like I myself, I predicted it would begin with an A, as everybody heard a few days ago. I told you, Yvonne, I said Archie. You did. I said it would begin with an A. I did say Archibald. Shortened Arch for Archibald. Archie. Hello, Susan. Thank you for your donation, Susan. Beginning with lies, this way taints the entire family. At the very least, they are complicit in deception, shame. Well, how can anybody be horrible to a couple who's got a newborn in their arms and they're stood there, with their baby? I feel everybody goes, "Ah, isn't that lovely? Ah," and we all go gooey when we see babies, and it's all forgotten and it's all forgiven. It is actually Michelle. Yeah, Michelle. Archie is a popular dog's name in the UK. Yeah, it is, and that's what put me off, that they would call their baby Archie. I'm not sure about a band called the Archies. Oh my. Anyway, we're all allowed to have a comment about this. Have you watched the Prince William interview? Is what's that? Sorry. Have you watched the Prince William interview? His first reaction. Okay, what was that? I'm not an uncle. Then he saw what he had to say. And poor Kate next to him got so sad. I didn't see that. No. The first thing that he said, that Prince William said, was, "Oh, welcome to," Prince William said to Harry, "Oh, welcome to the." I think I've got it here in this newspaper. Yeah, welcome to the sleep deprivation society. That's what William's first reaction was. And I think that was because I actually think that baby had been born before. I think they haven't slept for a while. And in fact, Harry still looks a bit odd around that baby. I don't know what you thought, but I felt that he looked a little bit odd around that baby. And it's like um, it's like Megan had got her arm around his back, leading him away from the cameras or that kind of, and he'd got the baby in his arms. Shouldn't it have been the other way around? The husband, the father, puts the arm around his wife because she's just given birth to the baby and she needs all this support. Instead, it was the other way around. It was like Harry needed the support of this baby coming along. And do you know, things just don't ring true. And things like that you kind of notice. Yeah, and that kind of thing. Anyway, we get on to the next subject here. We've got the name now. And I did say on my reading, didn't I? Do you remember? And if anybody's just joined us, the name is Archie. Archie, okay. It began with an A. We was absolutely right. I would have liked the baby to be called Arthur or Albert. Because he could have been, if it was Arthur, it could have been called Art for short, which is really cool, you know, Art, Arthur. Or if it was Albert, it could have been shortened to Al or Bertie, which would have been cool. I like those names. Anyway, I think Art would have been really cool, you know. Can you imagine? Some good-looking dude called Art. Yeah, cool, I think. Okay, so I did say in the other reading that I picked up that they would be planning to go to the US. That's what I predict. Okay, it's not fact. I predict within. Let me see when this prediction will be. I will predict by the 25th of May. There'll be an announcement that they will be going to America. I think Malibu. I don't know. Is Malibu near? Is Malibu in LA? I don't know. So anyway, I get here also. The Daily Mail picked this up as well today. They may have watched my intuitive show. Who knows? But I get here. Will baby Sussex get an American passport? What do you feel? Malibu is in California. That's what I thought. But I also get she wants to go back to LA. I don't get that. Anyway, royal couple wants son to be a global citizen. Well, I did say that. If you remember, I said they'll want dual residency. I think they will get that. And I know some of you commented, there's no way the Queen will allow dual residency, but I do get that. I do get dual residency. They want him to be as much American as English. Prince Harry and Meghan may apply for their newborn son to have both British and US passports. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex want their as yet unnamed, that was before the name, to be a global citizen. The couple have made no secret of their wish to be the inclusive face of the monarchy, whatever that means. Yeah, I think they want their child to be global, not English. In fact, I can see that tag on Archie. He's global. He's not. Where are you from? Where do you reside? Well, I'm global. The boy Archie, I'm going to call him Archie. Archie would be entitled to a US passport because his mother was born in Los Angeles and he's still an American citizen. His parents would first have to apply for American citizenship on his behalf. A senior source stressed nothing has been decided yet, but added, I think it's likely that they will. And I've said that for a long time, that they'll be going backwards and forwards from America and UK and also Africa. I don't know if you remember a long, long time ago, I said that Harry would be going backwards and forwards to Africa, and eventually Meghan will be going backwards and forwards to the US. And that would be the start of some kind of slow separation. I feel they will live together, live in a park kind of thing, and it will suit their arrangement. Suit their arrangement. So anyway, so yes, we've got the name. And the next thing will be here as we go with this saga. We've got over over that hurdle now of the surrogate, and now it's moving on to whereabouts would they live. We don't even know where she gave birth. There's no official. Somebody said the Portland, but the Portland have not said that she was born. That Archie was born there. No, there's no big photo. I did say that they would when they do show the baby to the world. If you remember, I said it's where they got married, either at the chapel or Windsor or Frogmore House in the background. Well, it happened to be the chapel. Okay, they decided on the chapel, and I did say that the photographs will be where they got married, and they chose the chapel there. So yeah, so anyway, I think it's closing the door on this is going to be all kind of swept under the carpet now, and let's move forward. This is a pile of stage NSN, tink tink I, rubbish. If it was a home birth, it would all have been photographed there. I don't get it either. It's. I get it was a surrogate, and I can't say that it was, because if Meghan had given birth, we would have known. If Meghan had given birth to that child, we would have known where that baby would have been given birth to. She would have given every detail of that birth because she is just loves the limelight. She would have. She would have said, "Oh yes, it was the privacy of the Portland hospital." We just want to thank so much. We want to say a public thank you to the Portland hospital for looking after. Either Harry would have said that or Meghan would have said that, but there was none of that. There was no signatures on the announcement of the birth. There was no hospital signatures. So I did get that this would have been done very discreetly at a hospital, either in the Cotswolds or a hospital or Frogmore. That's what I picked up, and I felt it was a surrogate, although it's a bit confusing because she does look quite plump in the face. but her ankle's still skinny. And I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's all bewildering to be honest with you. Um, yeah, I quite liked Alexandra too. I think Arthur would have been a really classy name. Arthur and a nickname Art, Artie or Art. Um, that that's the point. Somebody said that baby looked like didn't even breathe, that it was so still, and yeah, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I just don't get it, guys, because um, yeah, Arthur's a great name. I think Arthur would have been a great name. Um, yeah. So I think just after the birth, you look like a bit like an elephant, don't you? And you just can't wait to get on that diet and back on the, lose your baby fat. If they had a surrogate, okay, and if they had a surrogate, then when they she couldn't stand there. Let's face it, Megan could not stand there, okay, with a flat belly, and she wouldn't have not been able to stand there with without a bit of fat around her face. So, would it take 2 weeks to get somebody? Yeah, because her legs was really skinny too, and she got a stiletto heels on too. Um, yeah, she had high heels on, didn't she? Yeah. Yeah, she still had her stilettos on too. So, in fact, if they wanted to do it very authentically, they would have said, "Look, we do need to make your cheeks look fatter. We need to. You need to put a bit of weight on, and we need to put that prosthetic belly on." Because I just felt that Harry just looked so odd standing there still. Um, it kind of doesn't know how to take it, does it? It's like he's bipolar or something. He doesn't know how to reason with this or recognize this or absorb this or take this in mentally. It kind of looks a bit lost. Um, and they're not showing much of that baby's face. In all honesty, that could be anybody's baby. I mean, there's a hat. They've got a hat on the babe that you can't see the baby's hair, whether the baby's got lots of hair. I mean, if that was a staged kind of situation there, that was a staged situation with somebody else's newborn. They would have had to cover it up, wouldn't they? They didn't want. They wouldn't want. And their baby's like 3 weeks old with loads of hair. I don't really. It just doesn't all. It doesn't seem to fit with me. This at all. Um, yeah, and her belly for her size of a body, her pregnancy belly looks far too big in my eyes. Um, so I don't know. I hope it's not staged, guys, because that would be a real lie, wouldn't it? Eh? Crikey! And there's a baby there that's 3 weeks old at Frogmore, where somebody else is looking after that child, and they picked up somebody else's newborn just for the cameras. I mean, Harry just looks like, what am I doing? What's going on here? That's the way. The look in his eyes is like, you know. Anyway, oh God, I don't know. I really don't know. You feel it is, Lady Chatterley, that it's staged. Yeah, because her belly is too high up again, isn't it? For a baby belly. When you've just given birth, your baby belly sinks right down, doesn't it? Doesn't it go really low? You know, it's sagging down. Your baby belly sags down, and it's not high up like that. Um, and the baby belly she's got post birth is too high up. It's like she's about 5 months pregnant again. It could partly be her outfit too, yeah. Okay, I don't, it's awful being speculative like this, but I suppose the baby's here now, and she has put a bit of weight on, and she has got a baby belly, and um, and Harry looks quite shocked. He looks like a bipolar guy who just doesn't know what to do, how to how to deal with this. That's how Harry looks. Um, oh goodness. Anyway, guys, thank you for coming here. It's just really we've kind of gone through this together, and like I said, most of my predictions have come true. It is intuitive energy readings, and you believe if you believe. Okay, uh, you don't, it's not fact, but most of the things have been what I've predicted has come true. Like, it's a boy. I said that it's going to be a boy. I said that right from day one. It's going to be a boy. Its name's going to begin with an A. I said that too. I said that she would stand there in white, which would look great against her dark skin and her black hair. Harry would wear a blue, a blue top, but I thought it was a blue shirt, but I didn't realize he'd got a blue shirt and tie on. I thought it would be a lot more informal, but they were going to meet the Queen there. So all of those things have actually come true. I said that the date of the announcement of the birth of the baby will be on the 6th of May. I actually said on the 5th that the announcement of the birth will be tomorrow, and you can go back and have a look at that. And so I actually also said that this baby was born around the 21st of April to the 23rd of April, and they wanted to get to know that child before they actually introduced the baby to the world. Yeah, Harry does look bewildered. He does. It's like, to me, it's the look on his face is like some mental health on a day trip out, a mental health patient on a day trip out. He just doesn't know what to do. He does look bewildered. It's like he's on a day trip, and his carers have taken him out, and he's like he looks lost, you know. That's the way he comes across, like a bipolar person. Uh, and, and he stood there frozen with this baby in his arms. It's like that baby doesn't even belong to him. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, but that to me, that's disgusting, Yvonne. I know it's disgusting. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Um, it just did. I'm not saying bipolar or anything. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying mental health patients look like that, but it did look as he looked lost, and that's how. Yeah, that's how. That's how mental health people look when they're taken out on the day trip and they don't even know where they are, and they don't even know what they're doing or supposed to be doing next, kind of thing. I didn't mean it in a horrible way. I meant it in a like that's the way it came across, you know. Um, sorry if I offended there. Okay. He just looked really lost. I'll just say that. Yeah, it's all very crazy, and I guess also we've got the legs here as well, which are really bony and skinny, and also got those 4 inch. I bet you could measure those stilettos, and I bet they're 4 inches. I bet if you got a ruler and you measured those stilettos, they would be 4 inches. Um, I don't think I wouldn't have been able to do that a couple of days after giving birth. Absolutely not. Um, well, I'd feel. In fact, you feel so fat, don't you? Um, so let's have a look at some of your comments here before we go. So the baby has been named, guys, and whoever is at, I am going to look at the competition entrances. I've not done that yet. To have a look who guessed Archie. I don't think anybody did who entered the name. You know, so let's have a look here. Was it just me being a bitch? Or did she not have a maternal bone in her body? Okay, Jess, thank you for your comment. Wow. Um, I don't know. I thought she came across as quite humble, like it was a humbling experience. But Harry was just stood there frozen, like I don't know what's happening here, and he looked quite lost to me. Um, and Harry held the baby so close to his body, like he didn't want anybody to get too close. That's what I thought too. It's like he was trying to hide the baby's maybe chubby face, or because maybe somebody said, well, they're going to, you know. Okay. Yeah. So let's have a look here. Am I still here, guys, or have I been cut off? Just let me know if I'm still here or I've been cut off. Um, okay, so the baby's here. I'm sure the Queen is glad that fiasco's over. That this show is over now and they can get along with their lives. I feel that that's the main thing the Queen is thinking here. Anne Con, The birth certificate should be public. All Kate's kids are public, intact. All royal birth certificates are public. So we will say, well, I suppose they could make one up too, couldn't they, and make it look legal? They are the royal family. Lady Chatterley, Carol. Oh, you're talking to Caroline. Yes, the birth certificate will be made public, and then we'll show everyone everything. Well, they can have one. Well, look at the document that came out to say that the baby had been born. There was no signatures. It was just a couple of lines typed out by somebody very quickly, and then put on that thing outside Buckingham Palace, that stand thing. There were no signatures. I mean, they could even do that with the birth certificate. The father of the child is Harry such and such his name. I think he's got about 5 names. The mother is Meghan Markle, born at, I don't know, I can't remember, born on this day, and all of this kind of thing. So, Judy P. Looney, Hollywood. You could add pounds on a face very easily with makeup. Yes, and didn't her makeup artistry come over? Didn't he come over? He did, didn't he? From when she was on Suits. Looks like she put on the 6th month baby bump. Yeah, that bump looked too big and it was too high up for an after baby bump. No doctors would sign that notice, although Prince Harry said the baby was 2 weeks old. Okay. I don't think he said that, did he? He didn't say that. Mary Ellen Crichton, she grabbed the pillow when she walked out. Oh no, baby there. Then grabbed baby. She is so insecure. I really don't know what to say, guys. I did pick up on a surrogate. I did pick up on that was a prosthetic belly, because the way it moved and how she crouched right down and squashed her belly as she crouched right down in those stiletto heels. The way that her belly kept going from 3 months to 8 months back to 6 months. And now she doesn't even know what size to put on the afterbirth. Somebody told her to well, you need to put on a 6 months belly again, because it's like, but really she should have put on something like a 4 month belly, a 4 month prosthetic belly, not a big belly. And that was too high up. I think that Harry did look quite lost in all of this, because if you look, if Harry's been dragged through a surrogate pregnancy, watching Meghan carrying around a prosthetic belly, taking it off at night, putting it back on in the morning, and all of this, and then having to pretend that this is a real pregnancy, and then having to witness his child being born by a strange woman, a surrogate. Can you imagine that? Now, I'm being a bit graphic here, but can you imagine a surrogate with her legs open, and it's a strange woman, and Harry's at the bottom of the bed watching this woman's legs open and this baby being pushed out slowly. Can Can you imagine what that would do to Harry? So if he's been dragged through all of that and he's got a mental health issues, watching a strange woman with her legs, he wouldn't know whether to feel embarrassed or to be elated or to um, experience the moment as being magical, or that poor woman that's going through all that pain to give birth to my baby. If he's been put through all of that, he is going to look actually quite in shock and bewildered by the whole damn experience. Um, even if it was 2 weeks ago, even if it was 2 weeks ago, and then they're saying, oh, well, you can't take your own baby out there, your baby's now 2 weeks old, people are going to see it's not a newborn. You're going to have to take some other baby out, and we will have to make Megan up to make her face look fat. You'll have to put weight on, Megan, because if you're going to stand there with your baby, you've got to make it look as if you've had a baby, and you need to put that silicone belly back on. And I the first thing I thought when I saw that belly again, I thought, gosh, that doesn't look natural. Okay, if they've gone to this extreme, then I feel sorry for Harry being dragged through all of this. But I get William saying something like, this is your bed. You've made your bed. You've got to lie in it, Harry. You have got to lie in your bed. You've got to go along with this. You made this choice. You can't back out now. You cannot back out now. So if he's okay, I'll go along with it. Okay, I understand. I must keep this going. I must keep this going. I can't now. This is like, so I do get somebody like William saying, you have started this ball rolling. You've got to see this right to the end, Harry, and you've got to bloody well grow up and actually see this and see what you've done here. Um, so I would say if Harry was put through all of this with the mental health issues, I would say he would feel bewildered, wouldn't you? Can you imagine? Can you imagine watching a strange woman having your child? That where is the bond to your wife or if it's a surrogate? I can imagine Harry thinking, what am I supposed to bond with a surrogate? What do I do here? And there's no wonder that he says, like, he calls that baby a thing, because he does not kind of connect with that baby, because he can't connect with it because somebody else gave birth to that baby. Yes, I get that too, with where Harry said, what's that? Ral Kuka. Check out Daily Empress's video. Okay. When asked during the interview who the baby looks like, yes, I've mentioned that too. Harry says babies change so much in 2 weeks. What was the baby here 2 weeks ago, like Yvonne said? Really? Did she say that? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's a strange thing to say. Yeah. This all strange, isn't it, guys? Christine Roseman, the bitch need to go away. I can't wait to see you burn on that platform. You are a nasty devil. You telling people lies on those cards. Go to hell with your evil devilish ass, you hateful devil. What on earth is that? I'm an intuitive energy reading and I'm not the devil, okay? My readings come from the divine, and you're going to get blocked, my love. You won't be, I mean, you're not forced to come to this channel, okay, and read and watch these videos. So you're blocked, okay. You won't be able to actually watch these videos anymore. Okay, I didn't expect that. That's not nice. Okay, so yeah, I'm just saying that Harry looks shocked and that kind of thing. Um, yeah, thank you so much, Monica. Yeah, I thought, how can I be wrong with so much that was right? How can I be wrong that so much was right? Okay. Um, are people in the UK celebrate? No, no, we're not celebrating. No, it's like a big fiasco that's finished. That's the kind of energy with that. No, we're not celebrating. It's silliness. I think people in the UK don't like the way that do not like the way that the pair of them have been so childish. And if this baby has made them grow up and stop being so stupid, then that's a good thing. That's a good thing that they've actually had to grow up quickly. I think that Meghan, I feel here that we will see a change in Meghan, and I think that Meghan has grown up, has become more mature through this experience. But I do feel that Harry, this is kind of really confused Harry. That's what I feel. I feel that Meghan has gone beyond her years um, and become very more mature. Um, Harry has kind of become more kind of mentally unstable because of this. Where did Harrison come from? Harrison Ford, Raiders of the Lost Ark. You're possibly right there. Hello, Daily Empress. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, where did Harrison come from? Well, obviously Hollywood. What do you think? Hollywood. It came from. Um, Lee, if surrogate, they must apply for a parental order first. That takes time. Baby is 2 weeks old. Yeah, it is. I think it is. I think that baby's 2 weeks old, and in that 2 weeks, I feel that Meghan has stuffed her face and put some weight on. I just, I just feel that yeah, that baby has came about 2 weeks ago. What's that, Annie? Annie, people. What's that? People only have negativity on MM because MM started it first by fooling the public. If she would have been honest from the beginning, people who would have loved her. Yes, I agree with that actually. I don't think there's anything to kind of, warm to when she's just taking. Well, they both were taking the Mickey out of the royal family. What is there to warm to when you're sticking your tongue out at the cameras and people, tax-paying people, are looking at those newspapers? What is there to warm to? So, Mary Ellen, if baby born in America would be a big problem. Okay. Jungian studies. Don't forget the surrogate needed some time to recover and then leave. Yes, that's what I pick up. That's what I pick up. They would have taken time. I think the fudging of the timing, the privacy and disappearing ambulance is all part of that. Yeah, I think that the surrogate gave birth in in Frimley Park, but under a secretive name or something like that. Um, not anything to do with the royal family. That's the way they would have put that across. Um, oh, does it really? Harrison means son of Harry. Does it really? Harry's son. That is so funny. Is that true? Because that a joke or is that true? Uh, Harry's son means son of Harry. Okay, well that's a bit corny, isn't it? Surely not. Harry's son? No. Surely it couldn't be as tacky as that. Surely. Oh no. Oh God. I've just realised, Antonia. Thank you for putting that there. Harry's son. That is just so. Oh my God. Archie, Harry's son. No way. Surely not. Surely not that tacky. I wouldn't believe that. I just thought it was a nice name, Harrison. Oh no. Oh, please don't tell me it's that tacky, please. That's just horrible. Yeah, okay, let's have a look. Yes, I know I've got some haters on here, but I'm an intuitive. This is an intuitive energy reading show, and this is what I picked up over the last God knows how many months. So, and most of it has come to light, as you know. Um, Name the troll so they can be blocked immediately. They must be in full force today. I've only picked out one there. Yes, who wears white? That's true. I said that she was going to wear white. Um, no ankle. Yeah, that's showbiz. Harrison. Oh my. Um, yeah, I think with the it's to I think they've explained it all. I think Harry's put his foot in it by saying, over 2 weeks babies can change. What did he mean by that? Why 2 weeks? Uh, in 2 weeks babies can change. Their facial. Is that what he was trying to hide there? Um, Trish Storms. Archie Harry's son. Oh, speaks volumes if she is not in the picture in the future. Okay. Yeah. And also he said, oh, the baby's got some hair on its face. Um, yeah, they do have that hair, don't they, for 2 weeks, and then it starts to, first 2 weeks, and then the hair starts to, it's just to protect, it's just to protect the baby, isn't it? It's like it's covered in this. I can't remember the name of it's covered in this protective, like uh, natural kind of cream, and around the body, and also the down hair on the baby is to protect the baby, and that comes off after 2 weeks. So obviously, he's actually noticed that, hasn't he? Over the 2 weeks of having the baby. Um, Hello, everyone. Yeah, It doesn't look biracial. No. Everyone who thinks they are telling the truth are not spiritual. Okay. All those who know this is the biggest lie in history are all spiritual. That's the difference. Sorry, what does that mean, Samantha? What are you trying to say there? Everyone who thinks they are telling the truth are not spiritual. Okay. All those who know this is the biggest lie in history are spiritual. That's the difference. Yes, thank you for explaining that. That's interesting. Where is Christopher Gayet? God knows. Probably left. Probably left with a weakened heart or something. Why she looks more pregnant now than all those months before, and why is she wearing a dress like that to show herself to look even more pregnant? I don't get. I thought the bump, the after, the after belly. I mean, most of us have been saying, haven't we? I wonder if she'll have an after belly, and I'm sure she won't. She'll be stood there with a really flat belly, and that'll be a telltale sign. So maybe she's been watching this and she thought, hang on a minute, where's that 6 months prosthetic belly? I'll stick that on when I go out. I don't mean to be mean. What's that? Sorry, Yvonne, you said grey and white for the baby. What did I say? I said a white shawl, didn't I? I said this was the other day. I said on the 5th, I think. I said the baby, she will be wearing white. The baby will be wearing either a white shawl or like an off kind of mauvey kind of colour, not a pink, but either that or a white shawl. Well, the baby had a white shawl on and a white hat. So and she was wearing white. Yeah, Harry nearly slipped up. He did. Robin, I think Prince Harry almost slipped up about talking how the baby changes in 2 weeks. Yeah, and also that hair on its face. You see, that's there for 2 weeks too, and then it starts to fall off. Um, oh my. So I'm just laughing at your. Yes, sorry, this is a radio show, guys, but I was waiting for the announcement to come on, and as it did, it's quicker that I just switch on this radio. So if you've just joined us, oh well, gosh, we're talking about over half an hour ago now. The name was, that there was an announcement of the baby's name, which is Archie Harrison. What's the next one, guys? Mountbatten, Windsor. That's the full name. Okay. And somebody's just said, why have they called it Harrison? And somebody said, oh, because of Harrison Ford. And then somebody else said, oh, it's because it's Harry's son, which both of those are tacky, actually, aren't they? That both of those are tacky. Yeah, Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. Thank you. Duchess of Dub. Thank you very much. Um, you don't wear a belt after a baby. She is trying too hard to pretend she was really pregnant. This baby will seek out its real birth mother. Lisa, Harry is allegedly. I think if Harry's been dragged through this and he's had to go through it, And William has said, no, you've made your bed, you're laying it now. You have to see this through, you know. And he's had to stand there in that delivery room with that surrogate with a strange woman's legs open. How he must have felt ashamed. He must have, his feelings must have been so confused of, oh my, am I supposed to feel ashamed? Oh my, am I supposed to feel disgusted? Oh my, am I supposed to feel how am I supposed to feel about this? You know, I can imagine him going through all of these emotions. Oh my, there is somebody else's genitals, a young lady's genitals, and there's something coming out of those genitals. Oh my God, what am I supposed to think about this? You know, something like that for a father of a surrogate birth can be quite psychologically damaging. Because it's not, it's like, also, it's like cheating, isn't it? It's like you're staring at somebody else's vagina and labia, and your wife is stood next to you, you know, and it's like a, you know, I'm sorry, but this is what this feels like. It's like it would be like a some kind of uh, sorry, I have to read out you trolls, you know, because you trolls are crazy. Okay, so, okay, Pauline, I don't think this, yeah, I've seen your comments before. I don't think you're a troll. Where do you people come up with this crap? He will not get a title of an earl. It's already been reported he will be Master Archie. Sorry, he will be Master Archie Harrison. He will be entitled to Prince when Charles becomes king. I don't think he will be entitled to be a prince, will he? Will he? I don't think so. Did Princess? Oh yeah, Princess Eugenie. She did, didn't she? And yeah, they are princesses. And he was like the second line into the throne, wasn't he, Andrew? So I guess so. Yeah, I think you're right there, Pauline. I thought it's my fault. I got that wrong. I don't know anything about royal stuff here. I'm just, you know. So Pauline, I think you're right there. Earl of Dumbarton. Dumbarton. Sorry, I feel that there was that he will get this Earl of Dumbarton kind of title, but you're right there, because I'm not sure if the Sussex'S, yeah, he will be a prince. He will be a prince because I think there would be uproar from Meghan kind of fan club if he was not a prince. They'd say that it was racist. You don't want him to be a prince because he's from African descent. So I mean, it's so I think they've got to do that. Okay. Hello, Daily Empress. It's great to see you on here. Thank you for coming here. And I agree to a silicone baby. It was way too still for too long, even in pics with the Queen. Wow. Well, I thought a baby swap maybe, but actually a prosthetic baby, wouldn't that be going too far? Yeah, there were no movement of the nose or the mouth or anything, was there? I mean, sometimes babies get hungry. What's that? Hariko. Baby doesn't cry because it's a silicone reborn. Okay. Dawn Archer. I've seen George Clooney. Okay. Said be kind to MM. I just seen that George Clooney said to be kind to Okay, well, we are being kind to and if she had a surrogate, why not just say it at the beginning? We would have been more than kind to her if she'd have had, not making a mockery of women and maternal instincts and all of that. When she is, a woman's equality lover kind of thing. I mean, how would that go if people found that out? All these women's rights kind of movements would go crazy. You used a woman to bore your child because you didn't want you didn't want your body to be ruined, or where is the I mean, she could have said, women have a right to use their body how they want to use their body. There would be all sorts of ructions over that, I feel. Hello, everyone. Great community. And it's amazing. And I'm just so thrilled with this community. And I'm just so thrilled that I'd say most of my predictions have come true. On the 5th of May, I said tomorrow, this baby will be announced. The birth of this baby will be announced, because if they leave it, then they would have to explain an induction at the hospital and all of that. And then they announced it the day after I said that. And I said the 6th of May for a long time that this baby would actually be announced. Lots of things. I said it was a boy. I said she's going to be stood there in white. I said that, all of these things. So how come that I'm wrong about the surrogate? If I'm right about all of these other things, and also the next prediction is by the 25th of May, they are going to announce that they are taking a trip to America. And this is going to be this, as I've just said, I predict that this baby will be dual residency to America and also to England. Yeah, so I'm just saying how it is, and what's been, what has actually come out intuitively, and that's it. That's what I've done, and you people feel it. You people feel it, and it's like they spent 10 minutes in front of those cameras. Those cameramen possibly waited their hours for them to turn up. They didn't want that baby photographing. They didn't want the cameras near that baby. And that's why they put a hat on that baby. That's why they wrapped it up right up to its nose in that shawl. And there's some reason that they did not want the cameras close to that baby. Whether it's because the baby looks more than a newborn, that the baby looks 2 weeks old, or whether it's actually not, it's maybe something like, and he let that slip too. He let that slip. He let that slip by saying, baby's features change in 2 weeks. I mean, come on, he let that slip, guys. So either that baby's 2 weeks old, and or like somebody said there, it could be it could actually be a prosthetic, one of those dolls. But I can't. Well, would they do that? I mean, Would they go that far, do you think? That's nuts. That would be stuck. What's this? Okay, Flutra Safari, whatever your name is. Stop believing this tarot. Stop being a minute. She is a nice woman. Stop, stop, stop. Can't believe people today. Can't believe what? You can't believe Megan? No, we can't believe it either. We're quite shocked too. Actually, you're blocked. You're not allowed to come back on this channel. Okay, you did it to yourself. Okay. So, okay. So, yeah, I mean, this is not a hate. People get this wrong. This is not a hate channel. This is actually a intuitive energy channel. It's an intuitive energy show. It's a radio show, it's an evening show, it's a morning show, and that's what we do here. And we read between the lines. If it's what you don't like to hear, and you like to you actually like to you actually love to watch moonbeams and fairy tales and fairy tales, and you believe in all that crap, then don't come here, okay? Just go, or I will block you. And if you do if you're curious and think, oh, there may be some truth in this, and you say a stupid comment like that, then I will just block you, and you won't be able to come back on this channel, okay? And you know, I can see that you binge on this channel because you just want to know, but suddenly it's like, oh, I'm so in love with fairy tales and moonbeams and you know and all of that. I mean, you know, this is about truth telling and seeing it for what it is. I've actually, yeah. So anyway, anybody who does that has to go, okay? Because if you don't know, you know, you'll be sat behind the computer there. I'm thinking, oh, what a bitch! Oh, she is saying all these things about Megan, and Megan is so wonderful. They would not do, you know, butter wouldn't melt in Megan's mouth. And Harry, oh, how dare you? How dare you? Oh, come on, guys, get real, you know. I'm an intuitive reading, and I can see what's happened here. I can see what's happened here. And you can't hide from somebody who's psychic and intuitive. You can't hide from that. You can hide from the world with all your, you know, all of this lying to people, but you can't hide from people like us. Okay. I'm going to say, guys, I don't want to get angry, but the next prediction I get here is Megan's going to get her 6-inch heel stiletto heels on, okay, and she's going to be prancing around. That belly will slowly get smaller and smaller. It will go from a 6-month silicone to a 3-month silicone to back to a 4-month silicone, back to a 2-month silicone, and then it will disappear. Okay, and then she will be so happy. And then, you know, she'll be prancing around like somebody off the Rocky, you know, the Rocky Horror Show in a 9-inch stiletto heels. And she'll be so happy. So I just have to say, guys, get off my channel if you think you believe in all this dumb crap here about all of this here. I think they took this choice to do this, and they had to see it to the end. And they had to see it to the end because the Queen has said, you've made your bed. You've got to see this right to the end, and that's what they have to do. They haven't got a choice. And Harry is so damn confused over this. Okay, any man, any normal guy, any normal bloke would be confused about having a strange woman have his child and then be made to stand at the end of the bed and watch this child be born in this kind of way. Any bloke would feel uncomfortable with that, believe me. Um, so, yeah, Harrison. Somebody said Harrison means. Somebody said it means something tacky like Harry son. Harry son. Okay. So it's pretty tacky. The first name is Archie, which is the popular dog's name in the UK, is Archie. Archibald. Archie, come on, Archie. Archie. So they've either named it after one of the corgi dogs or, or a dog. So I don't know because it's very popular, Archie, for a dog's name. And Harrison apparently is Harry son. Listen, guys, it's simple. There's no meaning to Harrison. It is Harry son. Okay, Archie Harrison, Harry's son. Yeah. So let's have a look at some of your comments before I go. I don't want to go because I love you guys. Okay. And Samantha Burglar. Samantha, I love your name. Burglar. Every time I look at it, are you French or something? Because that is such a lovely name. Mary Ellen Kitron. Exactly. Oh, sorry, you're talking to someone. Sorry, yeah. Exactly. They are all Satanists from Hollywood. Okay. I mean, do any of us hang about with devil worshippers? No, we don't. These people aren't normal. They're working for darkness. Yeah, I don't do darkness, guys. I work with I don't do darkness. I work with the divine. And so I don't even like to talk about things like that. These people and I don't like to talk about this kind of devil worship and they do in Hollywood, but these people feel that they're so, because they understand about true power and they understand about this higher being of being above the minions down there. These elite people, a lot of these elites are into this kind of devil worship and sacrificial kind of thing, and because they're above what normal people do. You see, we're normal people, and we're normal people, and we don't do things like that. We don't do weird things like worship, and we don't do that kind of thing, so it's only people like weird people like that do that kind of thing. So hello, Callie, how are you? And Callie, those baby dolls are called newborns. Okay. And they are actually for women who have had stillborns. And nurses bring them in to help comfort them and help them kind of release the baby days later. Oh, that's really sweet. Actually, that is a lovely thing to do. Okay, thank you. There seems to be a lot of suggestion here that Megan has got prosthetic everything, Well, if that's the case, I reckon that Harry must be going off his rocker. Harry must be stood there thinking, what the hell here? What's going on? I'm holding a doll here, and okay, Archie gonna move to California. Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah. They're all. I feel they're all gonna go to America. I think that's the next thing. Um, I find that really creepy. Actually, I actually um yeah, I actually did. Where did I see loads of dolls like that? Oh yeah, it was creepy. Um, I think it was one of somebody I looked after. I think once, and in their lounge they had all these dolls that looked like babies, and yeah, some people collect them, don't they? Okay, so 3 minutes into baby video is not edited. Okay, what does that mean? Super, extremely. Okay, so guys, okay, guys, thank you so much. I want to say thank you all for coming here. I just wanted to let you know about the baby, what the baby's been called. I don't feel anybody guessed that who entered the competition, so sorry about that, guys. Okay. Um, I thought you might. I thought it would be Albert or Arthur. Archie. Well, I wouldn't have thought anybody English would have guessed that it would be called Archie because our dog, we call our dogs Archie. You know, Jack Russells we call Archie, or a big kind of black cat we would call Archibald or something like that. Um, so I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to have to go. My throat is killing me, but I just say, yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. And, just to remind everybody here, if you're watching, think, what the hell is this? This is an intuitive energy show, okay? And I predict what I feel is going to happen. And I predicted a lot of things that have come to light here. And a lot of my followers know that now, going way back, way back. Now, I predict next that there is going to be, we're not going to see this baby again, I don't think, not for a while. There's not going to be any, there may be paid people like Hello Magazine, or there may be who are going to offer them millions, or there may be somebody, some kind of talk show host who will walk around the grounds of somewhere with Meghan and the baby and Harry and talk about the baby and the family life, but they will get paid for that, okay? In terms of seeing the baby, again, not for a while, not until the baby's about 3 to 4 months old. I get that, or maybe even 6 months old, and just an update of how the baby is, how they're doing, and I feel they're going to go over to America. That's their next move. I'm planning their year ahead. So America, the excuse of that is wanting to be close to her mother, wanting to be close to friends, and things like that. Okay, but in all honesty, they can't wait to get out of here, and go back. So I see that there will be an announcement around the 25th of May. Um, and this is what they're going to do. They go LA or Malibu. Um, and I see after that it will be Africa. After that, it will be the UK. Very limited in the UK because of like the popularity is not good in the UK, and the aristocratic set don't like her and all of that kind of thing. So so off she goes back to America where she feels happier. Um, and I've gone through I've explained all that why is because of the culture difference. She doesn't understand the culture difference in the aristocratic set, you know, that similar thing as Madonna went through, that she didn't get that kind of culture either. Um, so I'm going to say sorry for some of you people who enjoy moonbeams and fairy tales and all of that kind of thing. But that doesn't exist on this channel. This actually looks in between the lines and says it for what it is. So yeah, I need to get some honey and lemon for my voice. So I'm going to say, guys, thank you. Thank you so much for following me. Thank you for following all of my uploads and believing in all of my intuition. And as you can see now, it is pretty accurate, and I can't see as the rest of it is not accurate, and that's what's throwing me. No doctor's signatures, no witnesses, nobody has said about this hospital yet, although they are saying the Portland, but how much money are they paying the Portland to say that? All of this, I don't even feel any hospital will lie. They've got too much to lose. And no matter how much money they've been offered. So sending you guys lots of love, lots of blessings. I will see you for the Sunday show. It's going to be an evening show, and I don't know what I'm going to cover on that. I will be doing the narcissistic series. I'm not sure if I can get that done tomorrow. I'll try and get it done tomorrow, the narcissistic series. I don't know what subject I'm going to do on that, but that's to help my channel, my community, to be happier, to notice these narcissistic people, these liars, these manipulators who think they are much more elite and grandiose than anybody else in the world. So I am going to get, okay, Gayle King interview on the 17th, May the 17th, USA. Okay, so they are going, well, I get the 25th of May, but if it's the 17th of May, then they're going before that then. Let's see what happens there. Okay, but I do get the American trip is the next thing. Okay, so sending you lots of love. This is intuitive reading. It's not fact. It's actual. It's prediction. I don't know if they're going to America, but that's what I'm picking up. Okay. I don't get any leaks or anything like that. I don't know. I just pick up intuitively, and this is what I pick up, that they will go. So don't think that I get any leaks or anything like, or anybody tells me anything. That's not true. I just pick up here. Okay, no, Gayle King came to England on Thursday and Baby Born on Monday. Did an interview in advance of the, oh, I'm sure, yeah. Right. Okay, so it will be around the 25th of May. That's when I get the announcement is then. Yeah, please like, please share, please also, you know, please support my channel, okay. Sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, and love all of you, okay. Thank you in believing my intuitive energies. Now you know what I predicted has come to light. Thank you. Every step of the way. The boy, the day of the announcement, what they're going to be wearing, and all of that. Okay. No hospital, all the confusion about the hospital, and all of that. So sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, everyone, and you take care. and have a great day, a great evening. Go and get yourself a nice cup of tea or a nice cup of coffee, relax and watch. You should be able to get it now on the TV, all the updates on the royal family. It will be on the national news, okay? So kick off your shoes, get yourself a nice cup of tea, and watch the news, and they will tell you exactly what I've just told you, okay? And bye for now. Bye bye.